Hey guys, today I'm going to reveal to you a completely free AI tool that can create professional product images like this in just a few seconds. And the best part? No watermark, no payment required, and you can even build your own app. If you're interested in top-tier AI tools that save time and can increase income, make sure to hit subscribe right now to get the latest videos. And remember to watch this video till the end, because just by skipping one small detail, you might miss out on an amazing way to make money with this tool. Hello everyone, I'm Nhat. Welcome back to the Nhat AI channel. In previous videos, I've shared a lot about image generation models using Nano Banana. But today, we're going much deeper. I'll show you how to create different variations of images like this, with different aspect ratios, in just a few clicks. And the best part? Instead of just using existing tools with tons of limitations, today I'll guide you on how to build your own completely free app with Google AI Studio. You can customize it exactly to your needs, from aspect ratios, camera angles, lighting, to the environment and style you want. No dependence on anyone, no monthly fees, and most importantly, no watermark. I spent a few hours researching and building Product Banana, my own completely free AI product image generator app. And now I'll share the entire process with you. Now first, I'll demo what this app can do, and then I'll guide you step by step on how you can build a similar app for yourself. Here's the interface I created. Everything starts by uploading your product image. Once uploaded, you'll have plenty of interesting options to choose from. For example, here we have the lighting option. You can choose the type of lighting you want for your product image. In this demo, I'll choose hard directional lighting to create a strong directional lighting effect. Next, you can select the aspect ratio. I've added many different ratios. And for this example, we'll use the vertical 9:16 ratio to fit social media formats. After that, you can also select the camera angle you want. For example, an eye-level straight-on shot, a top-down flat lay, or a low-angle shot to make the product look larger and more impressive. The next cool feature is you have two choices. Either write your own prompt describing the scene you want, or if you don't want to write a long one, just provide a few keywords like desert, sunny poolside, winter mountain, and the app will automatically generate a detailed prompt for you. You can also upload a reference style image for the app to consider and integrate into the prompt. But to start, I'll try with a short description first. I'll type sunny poolside here. Now I just need to click this Get Ideas button. The app will think for a bit and generate a prompt for me. Wow, look at this. It generated a super detailed, long prompt based on the instructions I gave about lighting, aspect ratio, camera angle, and my short description of the poolside image I wanted. Now if I click here, it will automatically copy this prompt into the main prompt box. And I just need to click the Generate Image button to instantly get a result based on this prompt. And here's the result it returned. As you can see, it followed the correct camera angle, the exact environment, the right lighting I requested, and even the aspect ratio is perfect. But most importantly, notice there's no watermark on this image at all. I also added an image editing feature into this app. After getting a result, I can hit the Edit Image button here and ask it to make specific changes. For example, I can say, add more raspberries around the can, and in just a moment, it will return the edited image with the changes I requested. Amazing, right? I also added a function that lets you refine the prompt just by typing the changes you want. For example, if I like this prompt but want to change the environment, I just need to type the new environment and it will create a similar image but based on all the previous settings I chose. For example, if I type winter mountains here, it will take the original prompt and remake it to match a winter mountain environment. Then we hit generate and here's the result it gave. As you can see, this is an extremely fast way to get high-quality results in different environments, with completely different lighting scenarios, and different camera angles, basically anything you want. For a quick demo, let's change the lighting, aspect ratio, and camera angle. We'll use a square ratio, backlighting, and a flat lay angle. Now that I say it out loud, I realize backlighting with a flat lay doesn't sound very logical, but let's still give it a try. And here's the result it returned. As you can see, it kept the same environment as in the prompt, but adjusted the aspect ratio, lighting, and camera angle of the image, so you can create multiple versions in the same environment. Now, another feature I wanted this app to have is the ability to upload a style reference image for it to consider and apply to the prompt. That means it can create an image similar to the style reference you upload. Here we'll upload an example of my product. I'll choose a 1:1 ratio and directional hard light for this one. I'll leave the perspective blank so it can do whatever it wants. Then I'll upload a style reference image. I'll use this one with a hand holding a can in a studio environment. Now the app will analyze this image and apply the style and elements of this image into the prompt. The app analyzed the style reference and added it into the prompt. Now we can hit generate image and here's the result it produced. As you can see, it created a result quite close to the request, with a hand not holding the product but inserting a straw into the can. In a bright studio environment with directional hard lighting as we chose in the settings. Now let's say I want to change the aspect ratio to 9:16 and the camera angle to an eye level straight on shot. I can simply change those settings and click Generate Ideas, again next to the style reference image. Now it will apply those changes and I can generate a new image. This is a good example to show. It did make all the changes but messed up the aspect ratio. As you can see, it adjusted and now matches the requirements according to my suggestion image. This is a trial and error process. It won't always be 100% correct. But you can regenerate if something goes wrong. We'll click Generate Image one more time to see if it fixes the error. Also, here I added another feature called Refine with AI. For example, I want to add rain to this image. I just need to type, Add rain, here. Click this button, and let the AI make the adjustment. Then continue generating the image and wait. Wow, the result is very impressive. Right? Alright, now I'll show you how you can build your own app with the specific features you want. First, go to istudio.google.com. In the top left corner, click the Build icon. In this view, you can build apps using Gemini simply by describing the type of app you want. If you want to build an app with the same features as the one I demoed, you can use the prompt I'm showing on screen right now. You can pause the video, copy this prompt, and go to AI Studio to paste it into the chat bar. If you use exactly the prompt I provided on screen, it will think for a while and then build you an app that looks like this. Here you can start by uploading an image, uploading a style reference, choosing aspect ratio, camera angle, and lighting, and it will output results based on the parameters you input. As you can see, the prompt isn't exactly what we want, and the output image it gave doesn't really match the style reference we uploaded. And this is where the app building process with your own features really begins. For example, if you want to build like I did, I would chat with the code assistant and tell it the app should look at the style reference, analyze all elements in the image, and implement those details into the prompt that will then be sent to Nano Banana. Once again, it will think for a while and apply the changes you requested. And now you have a new version that accounts for those changes. So now when you upload a style reference, it will follow the instructions you gave earlier and give you much better output images. From here you'll notice if I click on the image, nothing happens. Of course, I'd like to add a feature where clicking the image opens it in a lightbox at full resolution so I can really view and download the image. And this is where you can customize everything as you like. I recommend going feature by feature or at most 2 at a time so the model doesn't get overwhelmed by too many changes at once. But you can absolutely request all the features you want. You can look at the app I built and ask it to add similar features. And one by one it will gradually become something you can actually use and create value with. I won't go through every small detail I added to the app. But there are 2 most important things I recommend you do to make the aspect ratio feature work well. The first important feature I recommend adding to this app is a history bar so you can see previous generations without losing them when generating a new one. The second important thing is that you must give the instruction that the app should format your uploaded image according to the aspect ratio selected in the app before sending it to Nano Banana. I noticed if you don't do this, all images will return as 1:1 squares or in the aspect ratio of the image you uploaded. So if you upload a square, it will return a square. And if you upload a landscape, it will return a landscape. But by using this instruction, you can force the model to change the aspect ratio of the output image. Besides these two features, you can definitely test and develop in your own way. If you use the app and notice, oh, this doesn't work, or I want it this way, or why can't I go back from this screen? I need a button to return to the dashboard. Then just chat with the code assistant and it will implement those changes for you. And as a final note, it's worth saying that there's a daily limit on the number of images you can generate this way. But it's pretty high. Once you've finished building your app, I think you can generate about 50 to 100 images per day and the tokens reset daily. This is truly a super powerful tool to build something you can use, made specifically for your use case. And then you can produce content using your own app for whatever specific purposes you want. That's all for today's video. If you found the video useful and want to support me and the channel, please hit the like button because I believe YouTube really loves when videos are liked. And this helps the video reach more people. If I could ask one thing, that would be it. Have you tried any other AI image generation tools? Or are you having difficulties creating content for your business? Leave a comment below so I can know and help you out. And if you have any questions about the code assistant or how to add certain features to your app, just drop them in the comments below and I'll definitely reply to your comments. See you in the next video. Bye bye.